Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Genevieve. For today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different. I am going to start a little 30-day challenge for myself, and I figured I would take you along with me. Maggie is inspecting the grass in our neighborhood. So I have been trying to wake up early for months, and I fail at it every single time. And I told myself today is Monday, June 23rd. Sorry if it's loud, there's sprinklers going off, but Monday, June 23rd, today I got up at 6 a.m. I'm only gonna wake up early at 6 a.m. maybe 2 to 3 times a week and ease myself into it and see how it goes. I already know I'm going to feel so much better on the days that I do. It's just nice to be up before everyone else. I am out of the house taking a walk with Maggie, which is a little slower than I intended because she's so tiny and she wants to sniff everything. But the main challenge for myself is 30 days of movement, and I am going to challenge myself every night before bed. I have to do a small workout, which I will share with you all later. I created a little workout that I have to do for 30 days because I'm just so tired of telling myself I'm going to do something and I don't do it. So this will give me some accountability, and maybe it will inspire you guys to do a little something for yourself as well. So we're gonna finish our walk. I've got the coffee maker set for 6:30 to brew, so enjoy a little cup of coffee before Nick and Claire get up and continue our little peaceful walk, listening to the birds with my pup. I'm out here trying to power walk, and this one is just out on a little Sunday stroll. Ma'am, come on. We feed the squirrels corn, and please look at him. He's just chilling up here with me. Oh my God. I love squirrels. How cute is he? They took all the corn off of that cob. Oh, if you're the person that recommended this picnic table, oh, there's another one. If you're the person that recommended this picnic table from Amazon with the corn, please comment if you're watching this, because we love this thing, and so does Claire. She helps us put the corn on it every day for the squirrels, and she loves to watch them. Look at him go. So funny. While I'm drinking my coffee, I figured I would elaborate a little bit more on that little challenge that I want to do. So just after having Claire, you know, being a new mom, you kind of fall off the bandwagon a little bit, or I feel like most people do, and I definitely did. I was just kind of eating whatever was convenient for us because being a new mom is hard. And this year I really took back control of my diet and what we have been eating. I've been doing so well with that. I went back to eating strict gluten-free. I've been eating gluten-free for a couple of months now because it's just so much better for my GI tract, my just everything. I have endometriosis, and just being gluten-free helps so much with different inflammatory disorders, and I feel so much better in that regard. Being gluten-free, you just naturally can't eat so many processed foods. It really does help you to, stay eating well, because being gluten-free, you can't just once a month or every 2 months I'm going to just go hard and eat whatever I want, unless you are cool with dealing with the repercussions. Like for me, if I accidentally eat gluten, it is a day of feeling like the flu. Truly, I get really bad GI symptoms, cramping, pain, the whole 9 yards. So yeah, being gluten-free really helps me stay on track with eating very well. So the main component that I'm missing is just being active. I'm active with Claire and all of that, and we go for walks and all of that, but I used to love weightlifting, and I really miss that aspect of life, just having that outlet, So I want to ease back into it a little bit with this 30-day challenge where I just use dumbbells and try to get back into that routine, and hopefully it helps create some momentum and then motivation for myself so that I continue to work out. But I'm thinking of putting a pair of dumbbells in our bedroom, and before I'm allowed to crawl into bed at night, I have to do a couple sets of a workout. You can do so much with dumbbells. Really, I would love to just tone up my stomach a smidge and my arms a smidge. So those are the main areas I want to focus on. I know so many of us struggle with, staying active and all of that. So if this is something that you have been trying to implement into your life as well, maybe you can start this little 30-day challenge with me. I'm going to edit this video and try to get it up by tomorrow morning, Tuesday morning, which will be the 24th, but you'll be a day behind me. I'm gonna start today, but I'm gonna keep filming through the rest of the day so you can see my little workout and all of that. But yeah, I'm just so tired of telling myself these things that I want to do, and it's I have the full power to do them, and I'm really good at doing the things that I set my mind to, but working out lately is very challenging for me because I just want to veg out once Claire goes to sleep. And yeah, working out has been a challenge, and getting up early. Oh my God, I suck at it, but I feel so accomplished already this morning. It's almost 7. I've already walked. I've got my coffee in me. I feel so at peace. But tomorrow morning the alarm will go off and I'll be like, do I really want to get up? But I really do enjoy this. It's really, really nice to get up before everyone and just... So it's something that I've been trying to do for a couple of months now. So we'll see how long the waking up early lasts. But really, this challenge is going to be for the the staying active part. So if this is something you're interested in, let me know, and I will maybe try to film like a clip every day and compile it into like a week or so, and I'll post it each week, like my progress. So I'm gonna finish enjoying my coffee. Claire should be up here in the next like 10-15 minutes. I'll start getting her ready, and another work day, another work week begins. We are awake and we must carry multiple babies. Put our babies down. One baby, two babies, and Tricky. Oh, did Dad get that for you?
Yeah.
He's cool, right?
Right.
Yeah, he's a fox.
So, Maggie.
He looks like Maggie, yeah. Yeah, hi Turkey, welcome home. He has shoes on. You like him? Do you want some chocolate milk?
Yeah.
Okay, baby. Oh, a hug? Oh, I'd love to give you a hug. Love you so much.
Mama.
Yes, baby. You got what? I see him. His name is Tricky. It's Tricky, 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 Tricky. Dance to rock, run, that's right on top. It's Tricky. Tricky, Tricky, Tricky. I met this little girly. Her hair was kind of curly. What? He is a fox.
Maggie.
He does look like Maggie. Here's some chalk. Here you go, baby. Come on, Mags, up up. What? What? Come on. A big squeeze.
Yeah.
Aww. Okay. Wanna get dressed? We're gonna get ready to go see Mimi today. All right, Nick and Claire are off to work, and I start work in about 15 minutes, so I am going to just do a couple of things before I am quite literally strapped to my desk for 8 hours. Mondays are rough for my job. So I follow like 100 patients for my nurse case management job, and it's so funny, like, oh, work from home. I am busier now than I have ever been. It's a lot following 100 patients. So anyway, I'm going to water my hydrangea out front. I could just pull up the hose, but I'm being lazy, so I'm just gonna fill up my watering can. Something else super random. I am really considering, don't even mind my hair. I washed it yesterday and just let it air dry and had it up in a clip. It's a mess. But I am really considering chopping my hair to like here. Literally. I just feel like it grows so fast that if I don't love it, it will be back to this length by fall. But I'm just feeling like for summer, as I age, I care more about being comfortable as a mom, and I'm always like chasing Claire around. And also, I never do my hair when it's this length. I just throw it up in a bun and I'm over it. So let me know what you think. I'm really considering a chop to like there. There's a really good chance I could look like Lord Farquaad from Shrek, but it might be worth it at this point. All right, let's go water my hydrangeas. I would go water my tomatoes and my herbs in the backyard, but I watered them last night. So just the hydrangea this morning, and I think it's getting too much sun out front because some of the leaves are a little crispy, but I'm trying my best. So I moved it back into the corner. I had it like more here, but I tucked it back in the corner, and I'm hoping that will reduce some of the sun, but my mom would know, but I need to ask her why this is happening. I think it's too much sun, but I'm trying my best. I want it to survive. So something else I want to do today is put my pothos plant outside. My cats keep trying to get into this one, even though it's hanging. They are climbing up on Claire's fake kitchen and trying to get to it. So I put my plants outside last summer and hung them out here under our little cabana thing, and they did really well. I think from the humidity, they just thrived, and they didn't get too much sun because it's covered. So I'm gonna try that again and see how this one does. Needs a good watering before I put it out there, so I'll water that probably on one of my breaks and hang that out there. I gotta see if I have a hook or something, but we'll do that a little bit later on today. It definitely needs a good watering, but I am about to get started on work. I'm gonna pour myself a little cup of coffee if there's any left. I think Nick might have left me a little bit more. Yeah, perfect. So I'm gonna pour myself another cup of coffee and get this day started. Who wants to work, you know? Oh my God. It's like 11 o'clock. And that's the first time I've gotten out of my chair since I started at 8. Oh my God. Oh, I need to start setting up a like timer system on my phone where it goes off like every 45 minutes or something, and I get up and stretch, because I'm used to nursing that is hustle and bustle. I worked in a addiction detox, and I worked at the hospital, and I was used to just always being so mobile, especially in the hospital. I used to walk like minimum 5 miles a day when I worked in the hospital. Woo! So sitting at a desk, I am just not used to being such a sedentary nurse. My posture's rough. I gotta get me a timer or something so I can get up and stretch, or like do 10 squats every hour or something. I'm having some cereal. But we're not having no junk cereal. I just bought this at Target the other day. It was expensive for cereal, like $7 for this bag, but Claire loves it, so it's probably something that I will buy because it is just so clean. Upcycled oat protein, upcycled non-GMO corn, cassava starch, wildflower honey, coconut oil, and sea salt. They're like little Cheerios, and they're actually really good. They're gluten-free for me, and Claire likes them, and I love to just feed her clean food. So it's that 7 Sundays brand. I love watching Bobby Parrish. Is that his name? Bobby Parrish? Bobby from Fleave City. That's how I remember him. I've been watching him for years on YouTube here, and he raves about this brand as well. It's really good. So I'm gonna have a bowl of cereal. My stomach is growling. And I'm on a 15, so try to chill for 15 minutes and not think about work. I was not kidding when I said I am so busy. It's 2:17, and this is like my first meal, I guess you'd say, after the cereal. So having a beautiful little yogurt bowl with some fresh fruit, cinnamon in my plain yogurt, some honey, got my local honey that I shared about in a recent video, and pumpkin seeds on top. And this looks so delicious. Gonna refuel, and it's almost time for a 30-minute break, so I'm gonna probably chill outside during that. But nice little nutritious bite to eat. I actually drove to Nick's parents after work. It's okay, Claire. I actually drove to Nick's parents after work because it was 100 degrees and we all went swimming. It was really nice. So we had dinner here. It was such a nice time. So I did not end up really filming or anything. It's now 7 o'clock and we are heading home from Mimi's house. Nick's gonna get in his truck because work and Mimi's house are on the same plot of land. So yeah, we were at Mimi's house and we are going to go home. We are approaching bedtime. Because I wanted to like swim, I didn't because Claire. So of course we are still gonna do our little workout, our day 1 of our challenge. So I'll check in with you when I get home. If I'm being honest, I am not in the mood to start this, but it's fine. 8:25 and we are gonna get this done. So I'm gonna flip you around and show you how I'm going to hold myself accountable. Recommend you do this as well if you want to do this little challenge with me. I asked Nick to print me out some just plain calendars while he was at work. So I've got June, July, and then he printed me in August. So maybe that's my motivation to continue this into August. But I just put a little spot for day 1. I'm starting today on the 23rd. And I'm hoping every day I accomplish a workout, I can cross off the box, you know, and go through day after day and see my accomplishments. And then I wrote down my workout. This is something that's really easy for me, honestly. But after each week, I'm going to try to progress with how many rounds I do. So I'm gonna do 10 shoulder press each arm, 8 squats, just air squats, 10 bicep curls, and 60 high knees. So gonna head out into the garage and show you what all I'm doing. I am no workout guru. I used to CrossFit, so I can move pretty good, but if you need workout tips or how to do a movement, I would highly suggest you like research it, but this is just what I'm going to do. So let's head out into the garage. Nick's gonna do a little workout with me. Here we go. If you guys want to screenshot this and do this challenge with me, here it is, but I'm going to get started. So I just wanted to share that doing these types of challenges, of course, is going to be difficult. And I know if you're like me, I always have some sort of excuse. And I do have a lot of excuses. Like, I work full time, I have a toddler, I'm tired, what else? It was 100 degrees, which is why I took my shirt off. Sorry, but it was so hot in this garage. I was dying. But I say all this to say that there can be so many excuses, but the only person that you're letting down when you tell yourself you're going to do something and then you don't do it, you're only letting down yourself. So even if you don't do a workout challenge, you know, maybe try a food challenge or a self-care challenge where, you know what, every night before bed, I'm gonna do a little reading for myself and sit in the bath, or I'm gonna do a nice hot cup of tea and sit out back in a comfy chair and listen to good music. You know, there can be so many things that you can challenge yourself with to hold yourself accountable. But yeah, I was very proud of myself for sticking to this and just doing it, and I'm hoping that I can keep up with it. We will see how the next 4 weeks goes, but I'm very excited to take you all along with me. Having your accountability is definitely helpful. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that was a lot longer and harder than I thought it was going to be. my gosh. The thought of doing that every day for 30 days and then increasing my rounds. Wow. I don't know if I can increase the rounds that crazily. Maybe just 2 rounds for the 30 days. I think I'm like getting way too ahead of myself. The challenge is enough, and then I'm like, let's do 5 rounds by week 4. Like, what? Oh my God, I'm sweating. I need to hydrate, but I did it. Day 1, check. And we're gonna cross off day 1 together. Let me make a little note for myself. You can do it. And the best part is, Nick is motivated with me. I was going to bring, hold on, let me flip you around. I was just going to bring the dumbbells upstairs and like do it while, you know, he watched TV or something, and he was like, you're not gonna go down in the garage? And I was like, no, like, he's like, I'm gonna go in the garage and do a workout. So he said, I gotta get it together or something like that. But it's really nice when you have somebody. We are just such a good team, honestly. I could not have asked for a better partner. But yeah, it's nice when someone's motivated to do it with you. That's why I'm hoping, oh my God, this dog's me. That's why I'm hoping and sharing this. You can kind of feel like you have somebody to do it with too if you want to do it with me. So if you want to do it with me, let me know. I always read all of your comments. Please know that. It just takes me some time to respond sometimes, and I apologize for that, but I always read them and I appreciate them so much. Even if it's a heart or paragraphs, I love looking at your comments, and I read every single one and every single word. Oh, you have my word on that. So I left my water bottle out in the car, and I'm gonna go out there and give Nick some moral support while he finishes his workout. I'll check in with you guys in a little. It's the next morning, and I wanted to just film a little outro for this video. Today's Tuesday, June 24th, and I did not get up at 6 a.m. I told y'all that's my struggle, and I will keep it so real throughout this challenge for sure. But like I said, I told myself I'm not gonna get up that early every single day, maybe just a couple times a week. So really looking forward to that workout tonight. All right, I will see you guys in my next video. The next one will probably just be like a week of like not just me working out or anything, but like a week of how I'm feeling and all of that. So if you're interested in this, hit subscribe if you're new, and give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye guys.